Hey, Breaking Up with Sugar fam. You loved it so much last night that we are doing it again tonight.
Yep.
And it's so amazing because, my God, because this is Ariana, this is Ashton, and we have actually been talking all day about what skills they were going to help you with. And never is there, thank you, and never is there a better time to practice and learn about new skills than during Thanksgiving time. So I'm so excited. I know it's just Amy, isn't it just such a wonderful new docu-series we have here on the Facebook group? And so I just want to say one thing in the spirit of your comments. Ariana asked if she could teach something tonight, and you know I like the video short because I don't like to waste your time. And I said, Ari, listen, if people like it, then you can teach it tomorrow night. So Ashton's going to teach a skill, and then Ari is going to teach a skill.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashton.
All right.
We have to, but also remember, like, you have to explain, like, why we would use it and how we would use it. Like, for what reason and how. Okay.
Well, so when I was like younger, maybe in like 3rd or 4th grade, we would do this thing with our hand. Yeah, we would do this thing with our hand. Look, we would do this thing with our hand. We would put our finger at our thumb, and we breathe in, out. Now we breathe in, out. So you go to the top of your finger, and then you drop.
So I have a few questions about this skill. So, am I
You can
looking
do it
at
with all yours.
am I looking at my fingers
Yeah.
while I'm doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking
You
at
want to
my
watch your
fingers.
finger go up.
Okay, so can you tell me some examples of when I would use this skill?
Well, if you're like, let's say you had like a fight, or it's the end of the day,
Okay.
usually, and you had like a hard day.
Oh,
you
especially
had, like,
Sunday. Do you get nervous
Yeah.
on Sundays?
A little bit, especially because the school day, it's Monday.
I know. I get a
And
little
like no
nervous
one's
on
really excited for Monday, so.
I know. Well, I am because I get to see you guys tomorrow. But otherwise, I understand. Okay. So this is like if you need to calm down.
Yeah.
It's a really good. I think it's actually so true. I love looking at my finger, and I love the idea that I'm taking a breath. When you learned it, where did they say you should breathe from? Did they say
Yeah,
anything?
you
like
want to
that?
breathe from your stomach.
Yes. Love a belly breath. Okay, so we're breathing from our belly. Let's all do it together one more time.
Okay.
Okay. It is very relaxing, by the way.
Yeah.
I do actually feel kind of relaxed from it. Okay. Like today when we went to the Jets game and they lost terribly, we should have been doing that, right?
Yeah.
All right, Ariana. You can switch spots. Ariana is up with her skill.
So today I'm not using my hands really. I'm using a product.
A product.
A singing bowl.
Who got you that?
Her.
Her.
So what we're gonna do is it's gonna be a little tricky because we're like on computers or phones or iPads.
Talk loud.
But I'm gonna ring it, and then you're gonna close your eyes, and then you're gonna raise your hand. I can't see you, but you're gonna raise your hand when you can't hear it anymore. We might raise our hand. We might raise our hand like not sooner because we like have it in our ears so we can hear it.
Okay, so let me get it straight. You're going to ring the bell, and we're all going to close our eyes. And we're going to put our hand in the air
No,
when
when
we can't hear the sound anymore. So that makes us have to really focus on the sound.
Yes.
When would I use this skill?
You would use it maybe when you're like, I use this at school. I'm in reading, like I had like snack or something, and I'm turning into ethics.
Yeah.
So we do it in the beginning of ethics, so we're like, okay, my mind is settled to learn ethics.
Oh my God.
Because if you just like don't ring it at all and you just walk and you're like, okay, I'll just finish my
I love that.
snack.
So
and
it
then-
sort of helps us to get really focused. So might I ask a question, Dr. Ari? If I'm like, does it ever happen to you? Maybe you're too young. Sometimes for me, my head gets like very scattered and I'm like stressed out and angry and sad, would this be a helpful skill?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're focused on something right now, and then you're focused on another thing and another thing and another thing, and then
Just like clears your head.
Well,
it doesn't clear your head. It makes you be like, okay, I'm gonna work on why I'm sad right
it
now.
actually, what she's saying, Ashton, is it makes you focus. Like, so you can't be sad and scared if you're just trying to listen very intensely to
Because-
this one sound.
Like when you sleep. I think I mentioned this in the other video.
Yesterday's
When-
video,
yeah,
yes, right.
yeah.
The first video,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you sleep, you can't be like, I'm dreaming of this lovely thing, and I'm also like, I'm gonna have a quiz next week and I'm super excited. You wouldn't do that.
Right.
You'd be like, the dream, it's so lovely.
So-
you wouldn't be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my quiz, oh my god, this is legit. You wouldn't like,
Well, because you can
You
only
wouldn't
do
do
one
that.
thing. So really, if I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my God, I want Ari and Ashton's Halloween candy so badly, what we're saying is that when we ring the bell, maybe I can sort of stop thinking that for a minute.
yeah, also, like, maybe you make a bad choice, but you don't know you made a bad choice, and you're like, oh, I don't need to clean that up right now. And then someone tells you, and you're like, let's think about that for a second.
Gosh, this is the best skill. Okay, these two skills are off the charts. Okay, let's see if it works.
Yes. So, you could really also use this when you're having a bad day, or your mind is, like, off track. Yeah, and stuff like that.
We're ready. Ashton, we get in the pose. Here we go. We're closing our eyes over here in the city. You can try it there. Okay, here we go.
So, this, if you can keep on doing it, if you still hear it.
But it does
This-
work.
Yeah, this reminds me of, some books that say, I can be different, or those books. Like, I think Ashton, I'm not sure, but he could have done it before me. I could have done it after Mooey. She done it after all of us.
I did.
That's a different thing. That means she's really focused. Sometimes we don't have that problem. It's like right now I was already focused on this first thing going live. But she maybe was thinking about something else. We don't know because we're not her mind.
I actually thought it was a really useful activity. I love it, and I love you, and we love you. And if our behavior is really awesome tomorrow, then we'll be coming live again, which it probably will be because these are the most awesome. Shall we wish everybody? Whoosh!
They're sending you good luck.
Also, our
Sending
kitchen,
you love.
our kitchen is closed over here in Tribeca. Maybe yours is too. We love you. We love you. We love you.
And you
Love
can
you.
also comment and say like, yes, this worked. It's
Yeah,
so
we're really
good.
interested in your comments.
Yeah,
So
we
keep us updated. We love you, and we'll probably see you tomorrow night. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.